Katie. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you sun salutations that can be used for a warm-up, for any other practice, or you can do it on your own at any time. And so I'll show you a few different versions of those that get progressively more difficult. But first, to begin, let's just do a couple spinal warm-ups. Let's come to all hands and knees so that we have shoulders over our wrists and knees under our hips and a flat back to begin with. Maybe a little softness in our elbows. And then on your inhale, we're gonna lift our heart and look forward. This is cow pose. On our exhale, we're gonna start to tuck our tailbone around our back, tuck our chin, finding cat pose. And then we'll start to move with our breath. Inhale, lift your heart, cow pose. Exhale, round to cat. Making sure that we keep our spine in a range of motion that feels good right now. Let's do one more of each. And then return to a neutral spine. We'll reach our hands in front of us and we're gonna lift up into downward dog. So we'll press our tailbone up and back. Push our chest a little bit towards our thighs, maybe wrap our shoulder blades around our spine, fingers spread wide. And maybe let's give a little, press one heel down and the other, a little bicycling of the feet to warm up the calves. Good. Very good. So from our downward dog, we're gonna take one plank flow. We're gonna inhale forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. And then exhale back to downward dog. So it's a good way also to check, if you're not sure how far your hands should be away from your feet, you should be able to flow between plank and downward dog. If you wanna try it again, optional. Inhale forward, plank. Exhale, drive the hips back up. Good, and then let's go ahead and step towards the top of our mat. And all these little pre-warm-up exercises are gonna help the sun salutations as well. Okay, so from maybe a forward fold here, let's just sweep our arms up overhead. Hands together in heart center. And then we'll find mountain pose, Tadasana, at the top of our mat. Shoulders roll back and down, and we're gonna move into the sun salutations. Good, so from mountain pose, inhaling, arms will lift overhead. Exhaling, folding from the hips, all the way down, forward fold. You can bend your knees if you'd like. Inhale, flat back monkey pose. Exhale, folding. We'll step back to plank or kneeling plank. So we're in that top of a push-up again. Option to drop the knees, which is the version I'll show this first time around. As we lower down from either plank, elbows hug the sides, spine stays straight, lowering to the mat. Good, and then inhale, we'll lift to our back bend. And so this is baby cobra, lifting your heart a little bit. If we wanted to make this a little more challenging, we could hover our hands. It's also a good way to see if we're using our back muscles to lift versus just pushing ourselves up. And then we go into a downward dog. Good. Stepping towards the top of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep arms up, palms together, and hands to heart center. Good. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll show a couple other variations. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold from the hips all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold again. And you can either step or jump back to plank or kneeling plank. As you lower down, we want the elbows to brush the sides. We don't want our hips and lower back to sink. Inhale, you can come into up dog or stick with the baby cobra from the first round. In up dog, we're almost straightening our arms, not locking our elbows. Our thighs are ideally off the mat, lifting your heart. Exhale, return to downward dog. Good, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms up, palms together, hands to heart center. Good. We'll go again. Inhale, arms lift. Option if it feels good to add a back bend here. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold, step or jump. A note if you're stepping, try and switch up. If you're doing a lot of sun salutations, which foot you lead with when you step forward or back. From plank or kneeling plank, as we start to lower down. If you're taking up dog, try and see if you can never let your thighs touch the mat. See if you can hover and then come into up dog from there. It's okay if that's not available right now or ever, but if you're there trying to do that, so we'll come back into downward dog. Step or lightly jump towards the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep arms up. Palms together, exhaling, hands to heart center. Good. So those are the variations of sun salutation A that I wanted to share with you today. You can repeat them as much as you'd like for the warm-up that you want, or just as your practice in general on any day. And if you're wondering, well, which variations do I choose? You choose what feels best in that moment. Some days it might feel better to go a little deeper on your back bend. Some days it might feel better to not go as deep, for example. So thanks so much. Again, my name's Katie. Have a good one.